Hello? I do believe my microphone wasn't working, and now my PNG chipper's going off. Fantastic. Yippee! Okay. Ooh, Toronto is first. Congratulations. Congratulations. Hi, Nico. I don't know what you're talking about. Scream! Hi, Thumbtack. And Grim. Hi, guys. How are you? So, I'm late because, admittedly, I overslept a little bit. I took a little bit of a nap, and then I forgot to do my setup for stream. And so that took me a while to put together. But I'm here now, and I'm gonna be drawing until I get EP. I also took some time to just quickly study a couple of the, or they call it, they're just called spells. Okay, I was gonna say sigils, or yeah, spells. From which had Atelier, yeah, Atelier. I found out, although I'm having difficulty pronouncing it. It means like a workshop or like a studio, specifically usually for art. So I learned a thing today. But if anyone isn't familiar, there is a lovely, absolutely beautiful series that I've been watching. I need to watch it again because it's really cool. By that name, which had Atelier. So because the concept is witches, and they all have these like really nice, I don't know, uniforms. They have really nice garb. I thought it would be nice to imagine what an outfit for my character might look like in that setting, just because they are so cute, and I was like, oh man, it'd be so nice to have actually. So that's what we're doing today. By popular vote, this was the most popular category on the Discord. So this is the one we're doing. Also, I'm very proud of the majority, complete unanimous rule between whether you guys thought I would classify as a pointed hat or brimmed hat, pointed cap or brimmed hat. Everybody said brimmed hat, and I'm very proud of you guys. Follow the rules, bend to authority, limit magic to a select few bloodline-based No. And it looks like Bread Vessel's here too. Hi, Bread Vessel. Thank you for that hydrate. I will do that now. Howdy! And Graham, bit eating right now, trying to get some more energy because you didn't eat much today. Yeah, go take care of yourself, man. I have what is in existence of the which had Atelier. I gotta figure out how to say that word consistently. Atelier soundtrack on. It's honestly really cool so far. I'm very happily listening. I also wanted to come up with 3 pillars that I didn't 100% finish writing the description for, so I'm gonna hunker down and finish those real quick. Deliberate. This is really cool, by the way. I thought it was a cool concept. So I just need to finish up. I need to there's layers, guys. And I just need to finish 4 more descriptions that aptly define the words that I'm looking for. So there's this value of being deliberate, and this is to be thorough. I think that one's really straightforward. And then I need a word for being broad-minded or wide-encompassing. But I'm trying to figure out like a nice way to put it. You know, like you use a description to say be thorough. That's like a one word, and you're like, that makes sense. how do I do that for, like, that concept of, like, accounting for as much as possible? You know? And I'm struggling on that kind of word. Maybe I can look at the thesaurus. The thesaurus is a little bit of a tongue twister, actually. Did not realize that. All-encompassing synonym. I'm seeing here exhaustive, extensive, wide-ranging, vast. I like almost like vast, but I need it to be specifically linked to thought? How do I do this, man? Does this make any sense? Bread vessel gonna get blended up shortly. What you working on? I know I haven't given you feedback for a specific thing yet, so that's my bad. I've been sleeping on touching Blender for a bit, so that's my bad. But I will get to it. Broad, complete, comprehensive, encompassing. Ooh, hold on. Let me like, I want to make sure I double check the connotation. Thank you, Toronto. Let's see this. Holistic. Holistic is relating to or concerned with the complete system rather than with individual parts. This is a nice word, but I do think that the concept that I'm looking at does focus on like as many different individual parts as possible. I'm gonna let the cat out. Also, just real quick. Hey, Griffin. I came up with a brush buddy name based on Griffin's name. If anyone wants to take a guess at it before I reveal it, I will be drawing a brush buddy today at some point. I simply must. But yes, it's a thing. Forgot if it's secret or not, but Silk Song related thing. Ooh, yes. No, you started posting that publicly, so I don't think that's completely it's completely secret. Single system. I need wide encompassing, broad mindedness, like taking into account all factors. Like before making a decision, I wanna get the word that means that thought process of gathering everything possible before making a decision. You know what I mean? What's the word for that? I've been struggling with this for like an hour and a half. Hey, Lorenzo. Silk Song. I haven't finished regular Hollow Knight. Everything will probably be done by the time that I'm ready to play Silk Song. I'll have fast forward a half a year and then I'll be ready to play Silk Song with all the assets that we're working on. On that note, let me just send something real quick here. Here we go. And I might as well go on over here. Hi guys! This took me a little bit of time to put together, but it fits now! What do we think? This is available on the Doodle workshop. It is Bucky's handiwork, if you guys are familiar with Bucky. Yeah. I would like to make one of my own, maybe eventually, with holes for my ears. And maybe a floppy brim. That would be nice. I think that would be a nice touch. And also, Leap Motion has been giving me a really hard time lately. I haven't moved my microphone at all, so I'm not sure why it keeps going off. Not sure why. But anyway. Awesome, Trina. Hi! Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Atelier Circle. Hope you enjoy your stay. How are you? How are you? Hi, how are you? How'd you find us? Alright. Was it download? Oh, okay, I see. What's that word? Including all categories is literally a synonym for all-encompassing. Like, no, dude. Wait! I have a good word. The word is inclusive. 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 I feel like I'm not hearing half of my audio. If you guys heard a Discord notification, that's my bad. I didn't even hear it though, so I'm not sure if it did. Anywho. Exhaustively inclusive. Actually, just exhaustive, I think is good. Thorough, exhaustive, inclusive. Yes. I feel like if we're being deliberate, making sure that you are inclusive of all different kinds of perspectives, all kinds of different experiences, all kinds of different just people coming from different places in life, that if you consider all those kinds of different like experiences and opinions and all that good stuff, that you would, I think, make a pretty informed decision. Browse to the art category. Oh, I'm sometimes surprised. Usually Twitch is absolutely horrid when it comes to discoverability, but I'm glad people still find us through there. So hi, welcome from there. Model looked cute. And interesting in seeing what art study. With this, are you familiar with Witch Hat Atelier? Atelier? I think I'm saying it right. Atelier? Let me look it up again. Hi, Rav. Atelier. That's how you say it. Atelier. It's French. Big fan. Oh, then we'll be good today. I'm gonna be trying to design I'm gonna call it my coven attire. And for anyone who would like, I would be very interested to see what we are interested in, maybe perhaps designing, what we have in our brains. If you guys would like to give designing either my outfit, or if you have an OC and you'd like to study under my coven, what would that look like? I would love to see either submissions in fan art, if it's my character, or in the creative discussion / other arts channel if you have a submission of your OC in cult attire. I mean coven attire. Excited to finally see it animated. Ooh, you're a manga fan then. I don't really read manga. I wish I had more time to read things in general. There's so many different books that I've been meaning to catch up on. But I'll get there eventually. Salute the hat. Thank you. Still, I'm sorry. My brother looked at me. He's like, "You want to watch it?" And I was like, I don't really get to watch things with him often. He was really excited about it too. So, and then Vel had heard that I already watched it. So then he's like, "Oh, actually, you know what? I don't even know if you remember that." I don't even know if he realized that I already watched it. He also really wanted to see it really bad. And I was like, when are we actually going to get together to watch it? It's like, it's going to take an eternity. And honestly though, the show is so beautiful. I need to see it multiple times over. Hey, Marco. And did I say hi, Press? Hi, Press. I don't think I did. Hi. Let me make sure I catch up with everybody. I did say yes. I said hi. Yes. I got everybody. I didn't want to miss anyone. Hi. All right. What did I do? I didn't do anything. You can't. No. What are you doing? Where's my list? Okay, so for deliberate, I have be thorough, exhaustive, and inclusive. I don't know if thorough and exhaustive feel too similar, though. They all go through the brim. They do. It does not have colliders, so that makes sense. I did not make this hat. I got it off the Doodle workshop. It also does not have floppy physics, but that's okay. That's probably to stop confliction, because it's supposed to fit as many different heads as possible. It was relatively difficult to get it to fit over my braids and not look weird from this angle, so I'm glad I got it, or I got it at least. Let me recalibrate my thing real quick. There we go, that's better. A little bit. Yeah. Okay. Thorough. Inclusive. Yeah, I need a different word than exhaustive. Exhaustive, no. Make a thing so whenever I get water blasted, it flings off whatever hat I'm wearing. That would be funny. Unfortunately, while there is like a ragdoll throw kind of thing for models, like the character model itself, it doesn't really have that for props, so that would be a lot harder. Who even near its ear holes and there's free clipping? I mean, the clipping actually does not look too bad. It lines up alright. I still think it would benefit from having holes. A little bit. Or like a little bit of a concave. I'll have to look into it. Could maybe attach the hat to an invisible head that has its own velocity. At that point, you're still kind of... I mean, yeah, you could like make a whole other model and have it move simultaneously and then ragdoll that. Actually, I hate to say it, but if somebody launches me, I have a high suspicion that the hat will stay. Like, here. You guys ever see what happens when we throw Vel? How his hat kind of stays? I don't know if that's just because... Okay, so I was wrong. I didn't need to tell Marco twice. But sometimes with Belle's model, it just stays. So I have a feeling if I attach it to another model and I tried to just like make it ragdoll that model with it, I feel like it wouldn't work. But I'm not sure. Okay, there. My list. There's my list. Okay. Thorough, inclusive. I need one more word. One more word. It's all part of my plan, my evil plan. I need to figure out a concept, though, because I don't have a concept yet. I do need 3, though. There's a very important reason it needs to be 3. So, thorough, to get all the different ideas in one place. Inclusive is considering all different scenarios. And then just make the head a whole character and let a mod control it. That would be interesting. I don't feel like coding today, so I'm not gonna be doing that. It was enough to just try and get the hat to fit on my head. And now I gotta use my brain power on finding important words. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a different one. Hold on. Can we come up with an idea for strong? To be, I have optimistic. I need a word for mentally resilient. Do you think that's straightforward enough as it is? And I feel like I'm not really facing forward. Is that better? I think that's a little better. Now I'm looking at you. Yeah. Steadfast. You think resilient? Okay. Yeah, I think I'll go with that then. So, to remain optimistic, resilient, and then flexible. Being flexible and resilient at the same time is a very difficult thing, I think. But both are important concepts, because if you're not flexible, if you don't bend, sometimes you break. And it's far better to bend than break. So understanding when to compromise. Ooh, compromise. That's an important word. Deliberate. Willing to compromise. Okay. I think I have everything. And now I'm gonna go over to my screen share so I can show you guys what I mean. Okay. Time to copy all this text. Copy text. So, for those who'd like to be part of my coven, this is our values. If I can get the thing to show. Grr. Hold on. It's gonna give me a hard time. Our values. Let's put this at like 20. Let's get What's a witch hat like font? XR? Maybe let's try that. Whoa. Let's try 1.7. 1.8. 1.9. Yep, and let's make this easier to read. It's not very fantasy-like, actually, but it's alright. Okay. To be part of the coven, you must be pure of heart, sharp of mind, and steeled of soul. Pure of heart, in that you are compassionate, patient, and thoughtful. Sharp of mind, in that you are educated, aware, and inquisitive. And steeled of soul, in that you are responsible, deliberate, and strong. What does that mean exactly? Well, I think most of it's pretty straightforward. But in being compassionate, you are sensitive, sympathetic, and understanding of the world and people around you. In being patient, you take time to appreciate, properly process, and develop skills and decisions. In being thoughtful, you maintain thorough, open-minded, and careful thought. Sharp of mind means you're educated, right? So you're knowledgeable, aware, and able to recognize other perspectives. When you're aware, you understand change, you're adaptive, and stay relevant and able to apply that learning. And inquisitive, always curious, critiquing, testing, and retesting. For steeled of soul, you are responsible, able to wield power humbly, appropriately, and responsibly. Deliberate, being thorough, inclusive, and willing to compromise. And strong, able to remain optimistic, flexible, and all the while resilient. Are these cool? Are these cool? Do we like these? We like the coven values. I think I might want to change resilient, because it does feel motivated. Yes. And who knows why we are brimmed cap and brimmed hat and not pointed cap? Does anybody know? There we go. I'm gonna make sure I appreciate, process, and develop skills and decisions. Maintain thorough, open-minded, careful thought. Let me make these bigger. I can actually make the whole thing a little bigger. Let me change the font though. I feel like... Oh, I changed to Fredica. What XR? That's a little bit more fantasy-esque. Ah, there we go. You like these titles? Let's go! Will we be getting class colors and emblems too? Class colors and emblems? I feel like colors, you can choose whatever color you like for your outfit, but your level of like how advanced you are is how many marbles you have on your tassel. None for a beginner, 1 for 1 year, 2 for 2 years, 3 for 3 year graduate. I'm not sure exactly how it would work. I still need to learn more about the universe. But I feel like 3 marbles is max graduate. Clip Studio's text system works really, really weirdly. I don't like it. But anyway. Okay, Sharp of Mind. Steel of Soul. Yeah, let's do this one more. Let me actually grab a star. Okay. But yeah, I think that, ooh. It doesn't take it. Okay, interesting. Does it take a little circle? Can I make a cool little diamond bullet? No! Fine. Regular boring bullets, I guess it is. That sucks! But alright, whatever. Whatever! There we go. I think this word would be better as critical. Whoops. Whoa! Responsible. Oh. Deliberate. Strong. Maybe I should... Ooh. Jeez, man, I just want to scroll. I should capitalize these, I think. There we go. That's good stuff. Okay, now it's easy to see. Great. And I think these values go for our community in general. I hope we strive to be all of these things. Inquisitive, yes. Just because I think it's important for all human beings in general. Responsible. Deliberate. And strong. I want to say recognize again here, but I don't like repetition. Hi, Bucky! Yeah, it's your hat! Thank you for putting this up. This is the only one that lets you change the color. I would say one thing I do miss is floppiness. That's the only thing I might say could be improved about this hat. And everyone was saying colliders. I don't know how colliders would work, but it was a thought. Alright, these are the values. These are the, yeah. Taco tested master of crunch. That doesn't sound very philosophical. What are you doing over there? It's an interesting school of thought. Alright. My playlist ended! Play it again! And I turn it down a little bit just so I can hear myself think. And I'm going to be drawing, I'm going to be conceptualizing my thoughts of what I think the coven attire would look like. If you would like, I would say to develop your own. You can either watch along and steal some elements as you try and design your own, or you can not look at all and see what you can come up with and see maybe how close our concepts ends up being. I'm going to be basing, I'll get an image of it actually, the idea of it on both like the show itself, specifically Quilfrey's disciples, and then also our community's cult robe to design the coven attire. The witch robe? What was the other terminology I used for it? I think it's coven robe or coven attire. Anyway, cult robe. Let me get my reference. Here we go. Why? What? It did not paste. Waiting for the search to find it. It's taking its time. It found it the first time I searched for it, and now it's having trouble. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Here we go. So this is the cult robe. And then let me get a reference of Quilfrey's disciples. Witch hat costume. There's so much thought. Atelier. There's so much thought put into the layers of this thing. I'm actually like astounded. Diagram. Yeah, dude, wait. Is this in the manga? Or whose illustration is this? Oh, somebody's trying to design it. That's what this is. Okay. Somebody has these references for how the cape folds over. It's got all these layers. Any other diagrams? Need to make sure it's working properly. Oh, the magica for the new brimmed cap. I think this should be sufficient in terms of references. They don't have pockets though, that's sad. There's so many good places for them. No. Wait, are there no pockets for real? No, wait, there are pockets in front. There's like these two little lions. Look, look. Oh no, look! These do look like pockets. These... If they're not pockets, that would be so sad. Okay. So there's gotta be an underdress, and then the overcoat with the robe. Where's my drawing pen? I just had it! Oh, there it is. Oh gosh. Hold on. Alright, I got it. Alright. So first things first, I want to design the hat! The hat! Okay. So, let's get like a sketchy brush. Let me use this one. I haven't used this one a lot. I forgot it was set to the cubes. Do we want the cubes today, guys? Thank you, Us, for the sub. I definitely want there to be this cloth. And I want the brim to be nice and floppy. Like, this... This is nice. Sad there's no cube barrage. I think I might die. You're just trying to kill me at that point. Yeah, I shake my head like so. I could do it harder. I just need to have my hands over my headphones so I don't lose them. Uh-oh. Where are the floppies? Gone. Reduced to atoms. Maybe it does, and my computer's just doing the funny thing where it doesn't like your models and decides not to work. Hi, Dead Sprung! Yes, hat! Now, to decide what the end looks like, I definitely do like the hats that are like almost too big for themselves. I think this base needs to be bigger. Like this. Oops. Hello, gonna be in for usual. Hello, good night. Hello, good night. Rest well. Uploaded like 5 props to the workshop. You've been taking a break. Yeah, I mean like 5. Yeah, you very much deserved. Do take break. I like the droopy hats. I don't think I like it too, like that feels too droopy. That doesn't feel like me. Hold on. Yeah, it's like, and should I do like a wait a second, I can do this now. Hold on, wait, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I have it somewhere. Hold on. Ah! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'll put it out of my hat. Oh, thank you. To make this pointier. Ah! Ow! Ah! Insert Minecraft return to sender advancement. I wish. Oh wait, no wait. With the hearts, I wish. The heart. Hey. Wait, you're gonna run out of marbles. I can only throw one thing. That's so bad. That's not fair. That's not fair. Hey. All right. Well, this one I can toss kind of. I think honestly that it's gonna be difficult to lag water though, fortunately. Fortunately, maybe unfortunately. Because we have the older branch, so everything's more stable. You're crying? I'm getting beaten up here. We talked about this. We talked about this. I'm not even doing anything. For real? You're gonna waste all your marbles, man. Goobers. Hey. 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 Knock it off! Knock it off! The best throw? I thought you already did that with like I thought the cube. I thought the cube was your favorite. That was quite the throw. Yep. You already did that one though. Okay. So I think I want this part to have a little bit more volume. But this is getting there. Okay. And then for this is gonna be hard. I need the rope. I want the rope to look good. Maybe it goes underneath. I'll make it like thinner. But I want there to be a rope here. And a rope here. And then a rope here. And the triple marble tassel. I do want there to be... It's gotta be thinner, yeah. I want there to be some space between the top of the hat and the marbles. But I don't want the marbles to hang too far down so that they're annoying. And I do want there to be enough room for a tassel. Yes, this is what I want. Yes! Yes! Magical! It is a magical hat. Oh, my dead sprung! Now you're poor? Yeah, I'll bet. If only I could throw me at me or Belle throw us at each other. That would be interesting. Looked like the witch crushed by the house the Wizard of Oz. Huh? I don't recall that. What? Hightailor Covenant immediately sketched an OCU so fast. Got excited. Ah! This is not just for me. This is for the entire for everybody. You guys, this is you're a tire. You can draw your OC with this. Join the Covenant. So we have the hat. Now for the outfit. The outfit's gonna be hard because I'm very indecisive. But based on the Coulter robe here, let's sketch like a mannequin first. It's a little too far over, so I'm gonna scooch it. Mannequin. It's actually a very pretty mannequin. I'm kind of proud of that. We'll see, actually. I gotta finish the bottom of the legs. That's gonna determine how that looks. If I cut it off here, it's like, yeah, that's good. But no, this is gonna be hard, actually. Let me actually do... I forget how the leg is supposed to go. I think it's curve here, then curve here. No, wait. Because I know the thigh up here is supposed to be curved. But both of these feel like they should be curved. Like the inside is supposed to be flat? I forget. Now kiss your teeth. Maybe eventually, for one certain special occasion, I thought of it at some point. Not as a redeem though. We're gonna just do the whole inside of the leg flat. Yeah, that doesn't look great. And I'm gonna make the leg stick out here. Check the hat, both versions and the floppies do work. I'm just special. Alright. Good to know. I don't know why. This happened with a whole bunch of our stuff. Limited edition non-floppy hat. Yep, I'm the only one who downloads the hat from the workshop and it's not floppy. This is sad. That foot does not look right. I don't know if that looks right either, but it's a little better. What if I reset the Magica cloth? Let me see if I can reset the Magica cloth. Hold on. What if it's silly like that? Is it like a... I don't even actually know if I can reset it for a prop. Material. Hat main. Let's see all the different things I can touch. Is there a Magica cloth thing here, or is this just... I don't think it would be in the material properties, actually. The tip moves? Wait, I see, wait! I see that. Why doesn't the brim move? That's so silly. Ah! Anyway. And my keybinds aren't working. Fantastic. If I tab into the editor, it works. I don't understand. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Pinky, 1, 2, 3. It's like revisit the values. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Be strong. Be resilient. Adapt. Overcome. John, what the broken prop? Yep. Yep. John Waterloo, specifically on my computer, hates your stuff. It wants to see it broken. It wants to see it dead. Okay. Mannequin. Now let's take a look at these. Oh, that's so nice with the off the shoulder thing. Oh, wait. You want to know what was so important about finishing all of this? Because here, if you'll notice, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And in that, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So but not just triangle, okay? I know someone's gonna love this. This is the idea. Triangle within triangle within triangle. Triangleception. Unfortunately, it does look like a Triforce. I'm not trying to steal Zelda's thing here, but the idea was to have lots of triangles and like the rule of 3 to make everything super strong. Hold on, I need to test my skills here. If I have a circle and I add a new layer. Whoa. I think I might make a terrible witch, guys. Eh. Give it a top hat. The triangle? Does that suffice? Oops. Getting chased by a ghost or something and gotta make a circle out of salt. Oh god. Why are we bringing geometry into this? Leave the mouth alone. I don't know, I can appreciate geometry as long as there's not too much with the sine, cosine nonsense. Let me grab real quick though. Not gonna lie, also the only thing I really had a clear idea for was the hat. I was like, I know what I want to do with this. The rest of it, I need to lock in and figure stuff out. Then for the marbles are blue. Yes! Yes! Oh god, the hat is getting biblically accurate. What are we doing? What are we doing to the hat? That's the hat. I think I don't leave the hat. More experimental props. What kind of stuff are you trying? Alright, let's go back to this black color. Alright. Yeah, I'll try a couple different ones. Let me see what their outfits look like underneath. Did I not save any of those? I didn't save any of those. Hold on, let me get it. Okay, they got these super cute lined, like, underdresses. Free position canvas. That's so cool. Does it have a collar? It doesn't. It's a V-neck. Kind of. Oof. I do think I want to do like a colored fit. You know what I could do with it? Wait. I have an idea. There's this really cool, I forget what it's called, butterfly? But if you have a collar, right? Usually you have it like this. But there's something cool you can do, and is you can have it be extra long. I think that would be really cool. So I'm gonna do that. So extra long collar. And this will be on top of a shirt like this. And of course, there have to be like slightly puffy, not that much, slightly puffy sleeves. And then we have cuffs. And I do think I haven't seen any, like, if all the other characters so far have been female, so we've only seen like dresses. I don't know if the robes are unisex or if there is a different, you know what? We're gonna be special. We're gonna have pants. I like pants. But like mostly like shorts. But I wonder if there's a way we can incorporate like pants that have the feel of shorts, but the safety of pants and the style of shorts. I think like high-waisted something might look nice. High-waisted shorts with this kind of shirt. Add a little bit of puff at the bottom. Oh, let me see here. Wait, Bucky responded. Spinning strobe light and sticky note. I saw the sticky note, yeah! Ramen bottle. Want to be able to pop the marble and have oh, whoa. That's a lot of parts to it. Are you gonna use like animator nodes or like how are you planning on doing that? Should I do slippers or boots? You know, I'm way too partial to boots. And I would like them to have like a Promised Neverland-esque. I'm not great at drawing shoes. I really gotta do a study. But like anything Victorian looks awesome. We could do like ankle boots. Yes! Wait, that shape isn't too bad! And this is like the shoelace part. Yes. No idea, so we're gonna Poyomi stuff, they got oh yeah, because the bot attack on Poyomi server. Ah! Okay. I think this is good for like the underclothes. And now I actually need the robe. Actually, should I add cuffs here too? I think that looks nice. We'll keep the cuffs there. Okay. So that's the under outfit. I think buttons are probably a good idea here. But how does the color work then? I gotta look at how they work. Hold on. Cool sketch? Should I look and like get inspiration, or like what do you mean? Hold on. Am I gonna get blown away and cannot compete? Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Wait, what if it's cool? Oh no, it's probably cool, isn't it? It's probably super cool. I'm scared. Possibly. Oh no. I'm excited and terrified at the same time. It's really nice. I'm gonna try and get my idea down first, and then take a look. I don't want to steal any ideas. What? Do you mind? Do you mind? I need to figure out how these colors work. Hold on. I think it's like a swallowtail color. Swallowtail color. What do you mean it worked? Man, it gets me every time. The stupid cubes. I'm kidding. I love the cubes. I'm sorry, companion cube. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yeah, okay. So swallowtail colors do have like a gap here. And this kind of, wait, I need the image. I can't. It's really hard to go back and forth. This is this is the reference I'm looking at. This is the kind of color I like. I wish I had more clothes that had this kind of color. Okay, maybe I should show like where the color opens up, actually. That might be helpful. Like the neck is here. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yes! Okay, and then the buttons are like 2 at the top and then 1. Did you notice the brush choice I'm using also? What shape my brush is? This is all deliberate. I also have a concept. I need to figure out how it works, but sorry, how it would look, because sigils actually have meanings, right? Like let me see if I can remember this one once I like look at it. Down S branches. This is from memory, from me looking at it for 3 seconds. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I didn't say thank you. Did I say thank you? I don't think I said thank you. Magical. I didn't say thank you. That's my bad. Thank you so much for the subs. I got so distracted getting hit by like 15 cubes. Thank you for the subs. Let me see, who was it? Nightwolf, Fim, Aleph, Myriad, and Nico. Make sure y'all say thank you. Did I get hydrated? No, I was drowned. Anyway, every seal in the series actually has like a purpose, right? So I gotta figure out what sigils I need for I would like my character to be able to let me show you the concept. I have a thought. It's an important thought. Brimmed cap users do things that they're not supposed to do according to the rules, quote unquote, right? So what if my character uses sigils at the base of the ear to have different kinds of ears? So like in the Atelier universe, like you're not born like that, but you could have, and like my character maybe was deaf, and she instead creates herself, she like has the ink as like a tattoo and is able to have these ears instead as like a handicap, right? And then we have the tail just to match. But I'm thinking like just like the side of the head. I gotta figure out how to draw side profiles. Oh wow, that actually turned out alright. And just having that sigil here, and that creates the new ear. Right? And same thing for a base of the tail. Having like the back here. It's a little too low down, I think. It's not comfortable. But yeah, wherever the tail would go, that's where the sigil goes. And maybe that's just to help with balance. Because I'd imagine that would be pretty cool to help with balance. I don't know how to draw tushes, so this is kind of bad, but safety shorts and tail sigil. So ear sigil is for hearing, and tail sigil is for balance. And this actually very much is related to me personally, just because I am partially deaf, so having a hearing aid literally like magicked onto me would be so cool. And I am very easily disoriented. I don't doctors don't know why I'm half deaf, but there's like fluid in your ears, and I don't know, I always feel like very, very easily caught off balance, so this would be incredibly helpful. And I half wonder if my hearing problem is because of the liquid thing in your ears. But having a balance sigil would be incredibly helpful. So that would be cool. That's just thoughts for like why my character would be the way that they would be in this universe. So in order to deal with these handicaps, sigils. And it's maybe not good because they're directly on the body, and that technically breaks the rules. However, I never ever want to be without those aids, I guess, canonically, with in character. Would not ever want to be without those aids. It's like, why would I put myself in a scenario where they can be taken away, right? So directly on they go. Oh, and sorry, one more concept is having. I really like the idea of being able to see things in a different way. So I thought having, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to draw this because I'm not great at drawing hands yet. Fox hand. Gotta take a look at how it looks. Okay. Okay, and then this thumb goes here. Drawing hands is really hard. Okay, but I was thinking it would be so cool if there was a rune, not rune, sorry, the sigils that ran along the hand, right? And when I connect the fox hand, it becomes a full circle. And then I would have this kind of like different kind of like vision and be able to see things that might not otherwise be capable of being seen. So there are certain inks that make spells harder to see. There are maybe just like hidden creatures, or maybe there is just like a spell that helps you find things you want to find, so finding that which you're looking for. So instead of having to search all over, I can kind of maybe see black and white, and have like highlight the object that I'm looking for. So perspective spell. And maybe I have a different ring around each hand. So one hand would be used for seeking for things, another one would be for identifying things. I don't know. I need to figure out, like, in universe what exists, what is a potential thing that can be found or made. Does it make sense? Does that make any sense? I don't know if I'm just like rambling at this point. But anyway, ideas, sigils. I like sigils. Let's see. Back to the outfit. Oh, it's so cute. I love this kind of shirt. I don't know if it's evident by like literally every time I put my character in it. But the overcoat, this is the hard part. Just need a giant cape. Absolutely. Now how to make it look cool? I need it to look cool. Oh no. I kind of wanted to mirror the hat a little bit somehow. I like the idea of like a poncho look. And then I do want to figure out a way that you can like see underneath, so you can see like the style. And I definitely, I don't know if a hood really works here, actually. No, it doesn't, because you got the hat. Okay, no hood, no hood. But, like, very much, like a Lord of the Rings fashion poncho. With maybe some kind of clasp. What kind of clasp would look nice? Maybe go Little Nightmares-esque. No, that doesn't look good. If I make it square, it kind of looks nice, though, actually. Actually, I think everything should button the same way, because that's more convenient. Right? And then I need a good excuse to add ropes. They're so clever in that you can see underneath with the way that these go up. I can't annotate because, like, okay, this layer's in front. Because the way that this one fabric piece goes, I wish you could see it better. Right? It's this big giant, it covers the front. Oh, they have the, I didn't even realize they had that. I love that. Okay. But this piece is such a clever idea because you can, there's a bug in my room. Oh, I got it, finally. Been trying to get it for like 4 days. Wow. It's so easy to move out of the way so you can see all this lovely cloth underneath. Like, look at how awesome that is. Look at how oh my gosh, like the volume, the folds. Yeah, I want it to look sleek, but at the same time I do need it to have some like level of volume, and I'm not sure honestly what to do with this bottom part. Maybe I should make it like, oops. Oh, I picked up blue. Maybe that's not gonna look good from the front. I was gonna say I could do this with like a slit in the side, but I don't know if that really looks flattering. It's not gonna really protect you either. Fashionable but convenient. How do you do that? And I can't get over the. Oh, that's not the right one. The way that this like white piece goes around. That's really cool. I guess wait, let me find an example of like the style I'm going for. There's where's a good reference image? There we go. Is it big enough? I think so. There's like this effect of the thing on the shoulder. I wish I had a higher quality image. This kind of look. That feels really cool. And this feels more scholarly with the with these in front. It feels like You know, like how graduates have, like, cords? That's what that kind of feels like. I killed him. Wait, killed who? What? Alcatraz? Wait, what? Liquid in my ears is actually soup? That's what causes the problem. Oh, you're true. It might be. It might be. Did the convenient then lock in on fold so it looks more fashionable? That's true, that's true. Oh, yeah, I did kill him. He didn't kill me. He's flying in my face, almost in my eyes. I swear, he's almost killed himself several times today. I'm just putting him out of his misery at this point. Oh my god. Where would I put the ropes, though? Oh, I know. Whoops. Here. Like so. There we go. Whoa! And then on the back. Oh, wait. This could be good. This could be good. Asking for help is no, he wasn't. Trust me. Bro had every opportunity to leave for 4 days and decided against it. The only reason he got smushed is because he made his presence very, very known. And intrusive. I did not appreciate that. Text for the 3 classes? Oh, I see. I'm excited and scared to look at creative discussion. But let me get the things. Oh, dude, that looks kind of cool, actually. I just need to figure out the bottom. I don't like the bottom. The top is looking fire, but the bottom, Why did it get selected? Don't do that. Deselect. There we go. I'm going to peep at the creative discussion in order to to post stuff. Primus, oh no! I didn't know you were serious about it. No way. only the intrusive bugs are getting on my nerves, man. Wait! Oh my gosh! Wait, the rope brimmed hat is so cute. Oh my goodness! Triana, are you here? Are you here? This is adorable, dude. Oh my goodness gracious. With the little tassel at the top. Dude. Oh, the little oh my goodness gracious. Hi. That's really, can I show everyone what you worked on? I'll put a little credit thing next to it so that we know. Let me post the pillars for everyone. Adding a little bit of formatting. Hightail, Coven, something pillars. Core pillars. Yeah! Yes! Having fun? Awesome, dude. That is music to my ears. Alrighty. I'm gonna get that sorted there. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Okay. Back to drawing cape. Oops. What if I made the sketch line art a different color? Let's take this color, make this a normal layer, clip it, I think, and then maybe if I make it white? It doesn't really look great, so I'm gonna just put it back. Ah! Maybe like a lighter gray? No. It's just very dark overall. Happy to hear another artist that draws during art streams. Yes! Yes, it feels not so lonely when I know other people are drawing too. It's really nice. We are productive together. Arting and having fun. Hey Ragdoll, what's up? So if someone doesn't have those pillars, you just explode or what? I won't teach you. I'm not gonna teach you magic. That's all. That's all. No magic for you. Everything's alright. Just got done animating on your own stream. Out of time, the animation is far from finished. Hey, if you guys started, that wins. No teaching? Yep. Nope, I had a feeling. Ooh, I have an idea. What if I make this bottom part dip a little bit so you can see the color more? Let me edit, transform, do a mesh transformation. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot better. But how to make the bottom look nice? This just doesn't have a bottom, which is annoying. Let's see. Which capes? I'm gonna see if there's anything remotely interesting. Ruffles. Ruffles are very interesting, actually. This is an interesting concept. But does it work? Chip. Chip. Ooh, you know what it needs? My triangles. Can't go wrong with triangles. Yes, it's because you said Doritos earlier that I remembered on saying chips. I might have gone wrong with triangles. I don't think that looks good. Love drawing with others gets inspiration and motivation going. I don't remember if I read that aloud. I definitely read it in my head, though. I'm dealing with the bottom. I need to deal with the bottom. Do ruffles? I don't think ruffles really work here. There's this really cute picture. But I don't think this quite works with the sleek look. But should I incorporate more like heft to it? Like what if let me copy this. Da, 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 dum. Right? Whoever made that outfit was cooking. That was really cute. So like what if I take, you see how it's like puffy? What if I take that shape? Wait, I don't know. I can't see the front. Let me see if they have the front. They do! Ah, wait, it's really cute. Gotta screenshot it because it's being difficult. I keep missing a corner. That's the front. There's not much to it, but it's still like really cute. How do I make this work? How does the back go? How many slits do they have? Because being able to have your hands come out easily and like hide them like within your poncho is like really important, right? So you can cast spells without anyone seeing. So I definitely think, yes, Bucky. Yes, this is also key. You must be able to hide snacks in the many pockets. There should be many pockets. There should be slits here and here, so you can hide your arms. Ooh, but wait. The difference is between what I have and what Atelier has is that like my design, the arms come out here. Like, how are they supposed to hide it? This is more complicated than I thought. Oh, bye, magical! Take care! Let me see if I can find any other... This isn't exactly the best contrast, but the idea is still there of this back layer having this shape. Like I like that shape, and maybe something else in front. This is kind of Atelier shape, isn't it? Yeah, because it has... If I can format the poncho differently, though. That could work. Maybe. So I need the front open. Whoops. And I guess I'll have the color go over the front. How did they do theirs? Oh, they just have it come completely over the top, that's why. Interesting, okay. Oh, this is so hard not to copy. Crumbs! I want to come up with a different method of connecting these two front pieces. Or maybe I shouldn't connect them. But I need to then figure out how they're staying. What if it's a... like an apron-like underneath? And so that's the front and back of the apron, and then the poncho. It's so clever. It's so clever. Because the fact that they need to move the cloth out of the way to have their hands accessible means it's easy to hide things. For mine, these are already out of the way. I need to figure out how to make the cloth have to move away. Crumbs! You know what it could be? Some coats have like a slit. So I'll make a slit here. And this will just be like a full... Oh, but then you can't see the underneath at all! No! The shorts! The super cool shorts! Concealed but not concealed is such a difficult concept to deal with, man. And even if I did have these like... Why would you even need that front panel? You don't need it anymore. It sucks. It's useless. There's another bug in my face! Wait, what if this was all one front piece? I don't know if this is easy to understand, but I think I have an idea. Let me draw the top layer first and then the underneath layer. Okay, so this one goes on top and is buttoned. Let's make these buttons bigger. Let's make them 2 buttons. And then it splits down here. Maybe I'll have 2 Hold on, I'm getting sidetracked. One concept at a time. I see her. Am I winning? No. This is hard. Have you seen the funny witch hat show? I want an outfit. I need one for my school of thought. No, that doesn't work. Do not, in fact, split the front. No good. You read the manga until like volume 5, but haven't watched the anime yet. It's beautiful. I remember reading that the manga artist is very afraid to see the anime adaptation because they're like, I don't know how they're gonna do that. But they've been really excited about it apparently. So I think they're doing something right. And having watched it, I quite frankly agree. Okay, that could work. And then maybe I'll have these here. It's been heavily anticipated in the fandom for a while now. The trailers, the anime, it's just absolutely, yeah, it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I have a standard. I put like, is it Violet Evergarden level? And it's like, I think it's there. I think it's there. There's been so many new Witch Hat Atelier OCs now that the anime is out. Art heaven, seeing everyone just rediscover and discover the world of witches. Yes! It feel honestly, this series so far feels like a breath of fresh air because I love the concept of magic, but I haven't really felt like I've loved a magic world story-wise as much as I liked Harry Potter, but with the amount of controversy and kind of nastiness that is around that now, it makes it a lot harder to be nostalgic about it. And so I think Witch Hat Atelier really like scratches an itch that I've dealt with for a long time. And I'm very excited to see it continue developing, and like once the anime is done, I think I really do want to go and read the manga. I should do one at a time. Here. Yeah, that's better. Okay. The world building, the characters, it was made with love. Yes, very much love. Oh, speaking of love, the brush buddies are seeing so much attention. Hold on, I need to get a reference so I can double check, but I'm pretty, you know what, I'm gonna draw from memory first. Ratman! Are you a Portal fan by chance? Hi, welcome on in. With a name like that, I just have to ask. Ow! Ah! I think that's how they look. Right? There's a chart somewhere of different... I must see the chart. Give me the chart. You know the one robot in Wally that says give me the chart. Give me the chart. So my cat's name is Griffin. Full name being Godric Gryffindor. I wanted to kind of allude to Griffin with my brush buddy. I thought it would also be really cool if the brush buddy had a spell on them that when they made a complete circle, like so, that they would be able to kind of converse back, like a translation spell kinda, and that it's just kind of on their body. They got excited, like, yes, include me. And then you could like have them as a happy little bracelet over here, and they just snuggle up like that, or around neck, as long as they can form a complete circle and touch the end of themselves, then they can do that. But to play on the name Griffin, right? I was like, okay, I don't want the brush buddy to be named Griffin. It feels weird, because it's just a little guy, and maybe it's like funny, but at the same time, like, no. If you try and say Griffin with a Japanese accent, it becomes Gurifon. Gurifon. If I take out the last part, Gurifu. And Gurifu could be the katakana pronunciation of glyph. So I think I'm gonna spell glyph wrong, and this brush buddy's name is going to be Glyph. Does the PH look better? The F is unique, but... two Fs? You know what? His nickname is Griff. He's gone now, so he's not gonna respond to it, but sometimes like I'll call him and he'll meow back. But Griff, go to Glyph. I like this very much. You are perhaps a genius, thank you. So my brush buddy is Glyph, and this is how we're spelling it. I like this spelling. Yes! Okay, so brush buddy. I want to see how they're actually drawn. Oh my god, they're so cute. They're so cute. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They're so long. Yeah, I drew it pretty much right. Oh my goodness. They're so silly looking. Oh my god. They have more black to the eye though. That's better. Yeah. should make the tail go the other way, actually. It'll look more natural if it's, like, hanging down, I think. Yeah, that's better. That's better. And round out the bottom. Roy is just Noodle. Noodle with googly eyes. This is very appealing. And let me label this. Maybe telepathy? Or translation. Yeah. Okay. Now for I think I want how do I do this? I'm gonna actually put it on a different layer. I'm gonna have another layer here, and this will have like the slit. And I'm gonna copy, paste, translate, flip. Who said that? And then like that. Merge selected layers. So that goes behind. Should they be different lengths though? You know, wait, you know what might be interesting? I could do like the layers by transparency so we can tell which one's in the back, which one's in the front. This one will be at 50. I'll put this one down to 20. Okay. I'm actually gonna see how ruffles look. I'm gonna see how they look. I'm scared. I love ruffles and I would like to add them. I was thinking it might add some nice depth. But I don't know if it looks silly. I think it looks silly. Crumbs. That's sad. That would have been cool. I do think that ending the coat off like this though is a good idea. Let me do the ropes a little neater this time. like them thinner, actually. Okay. Whoa. Shift. Move. There we go. Is one sleeve smaller than the other? That's awkward. You know what? I actually kind of like, just like it's kind of simple, but if I could find one more place to add ropes, I'd feel good. On the front, that is. Because on the back, I want to kind of have it like, let me label it. It's going to be pretty much just the front. But instead, just something that allows the rope to dangle down. So I have to here. And have tassels. Because I think it'd be cool. This is the best design so far, methinks, though. Brush Buddy charts! Fan made between 2 and 3 artists back in the good old Twitter days. Let me see the charts. Brush Buddies! Thank you! Oh my goodness gracious. I will take one of these to put on stream. Brush Buddy charts sample. Multi-layered, they're like caterpillars, dude! Oh, whoa, wait, there's so many. Standard. Hold on, let me do filter effects, remove JPEG noise. There we go. That's really cute, man. They're like caterpillars. Of course, we have like, this one looks like a fox! Skunk. Weasel? They're so cute. Oh my god. Chaos, what's up? What's my stance on magical hats? Reasonably sized and logical, or a hat must be big? I feel like it depends on the scenario. I've never said scenario like that. Scenario. I feel like it depends on the scenario. If you're trying to stay safe from the rain, hey, look, a brim this big, this is good stuff. You ain't gonna get wet if you have a hat with this big of a brim, man. It's awesome. But it can also get in the way, I guess. So if you're trying to go through lots of doors, maybe not a big brim. I also expect to have to be doing a whole bunch of like, or like cowboy hat kind of pulled upwards. I like big hat though. Big hat is fun. I want to figure out what those things would be. The little dots that I made. Bum, bum, bum. On Hollow Knight, I made like this idea of like... That's too big. Like a ring. That's not very circular. Hold on. Circles. Circles. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go, that's good enough. Right, and then the rope would go like so. And erase to make things more clear. Yeah, that's what that part is. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes. Whoa, wait, I had an idea for the hat. What if instead of just having the plain brim, what if and then maybe something like that. Double trim? Maybe the inside of the hat. I kind of like this this inner circle being a different color. just this. I think I like the brim of the hat, like black and dark and mysterious. But I don't know, maybe the teal would be a good touch, at least around the edges. The bigger the hat, the more power the user holds. This is true. This is true. I mean, after all, how could they afford to have such a big hat, right? It's like proof of, like, I lived this long, I survived this many battles. Right? For sure. Thank you for the hydrate, Triana. No, not Triana. Trina? Am I saying your name right? I feel like I said it wrong the entire time. I don't know if you corrected me. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. Trina. That's correct, right? I hope. Thank you for the hydrate. And just because I don't know if I missed the one from earlier, just in case. Oh, there's... Yep. Oh, there's one more. Okay. Trina. Gotcha. Thank you. I pride myself in being able to say people's names right. So when I get it wrong, it's like, no, wait, I gotta fix it. Okay. There's gotta be one more place I can put in the ropes. Or there's maybe just like one more detail I should be able to put in. No, but like I can't introduce a new motif. That doesn't make sense. The ropes need to really go somewhere else. You know what? I'm just gonna be lazy-ish, I guess. The most appropriate place it feels like to put the... I'm gonna put these in the same layer. Put the ropes is just along the bottom. It's like literally just... I do want it to be the same width though. Consistency. Lazy. Since I can't figure out like an organic way to incorporate these anywhere else. This feels like the only thing I can do, and it feels lazy, but like what else can I do? It's also starting to get late, and I still am not running on much sleep. I had way too much work, and I didn't get to nap for very long. I think I got to nap for 2 hours instead of the 5 I was hoping for. So I can't stay quite up as late as I would like to tonight. I have one more day of work. The other teacher I was covering for is finally coming back, so it's gonna be my last day with these classes. One of the I was a little touched. One of the 6th graders I taught previously, like, do you have our class today? I was like, no, I'm in a different classroom today, and they looked visibly disappointed. Now, I'm very glad I don't have their class, because they're a nightmare. But, like, it's genuinely so strange to see how much, like, they actually seem to appreciate you after you're outside the classroom. I was like, why weren't you like this when we were teaching the lesson? Like, please! It's like, don't make me yell. one student drives me nuts too, because I'll go over to him like, you are not focused on your work, like, what are you doing? And he's like, I don't know, and he just gives me some pathetic excuse, like, yeah, no, right? And then after class he'll come up to me all excited and be like, you know, Digital Circus is coming out in 1 week, right? Aren't you excited? I'm like, yeah, I'm excited. Are you excited? Are you gonna go see it? He's like, yeah, and he was telling me all about it. I'm like, alright, I'll see you next class. It's like, do you not remember this when we're in class? Like, I remember. Craving salty chips? Oh, now I'm gonna crave salty chips, dude. Blobby's here! Hi, Blobby! Consult Minecraft builders. All they know is organic stuff? All they know is cube. What do you mean? Let's do this. Ah! Alright, I suppose I saw that one, not saw it, but like that one, I had that one coming. Bread vessel, not yet. I'm not gonna eat just yet. I need to get my concept down before I lose the ideas that I had. This is at level 50, so I decrease this to level 50. I think maybe the rope should be a little thinner, but that concept seems solid. And I think the colors are easy to understand too, where they would go. And let's move this hat up a little bit. I never really established how the under part works. Like, this kind of just floats. I think it should be like a short sleeve. Like robe-like or over robe-like thing. And the slit should close. Does this... Yeah, this will be further down. There. Definitely make sure it looks like sleeve-like. Yeah, kind of like that. And the slit should not start too far up, I don't think. No, it does have to go pretty far up, so the hand can fit inside. Or arm. Hey, Kitty-o! Thank you for the hydrate. Keep your streak but must sleep. Okie dokie, thanks for dropping by. Hello, hi. Good to see you, rest well. Yes, I am making witch hat atelier. Atelier outfit. Moshi, moshi moshi. Hi, how are you? Welcome on in. Thank you, bread vessel. Okay, I do think that all of my ropes need to be a little thinner to not feel so chunky, clunky. Delete that one. Yep. And then let's decrease the size of this one a little bit. I don't really know how much of this one I can do without it getting weird looking. Yeah, I think that's the best I can do with the warp tools. Yeah, there. Oops. And these are just seams. This isn't a layer. Or should it be? What if I have the poncho latch on here? Dun, 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 dun. No music? Stream? Feel so chill? Oh, yeah, I don't usually have music playing because I have bad habit of humming and it would kind of maybe clash with music. And also DMCA. I don't want I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to risk it. So I don't usually play music. Outdoors nature like ambient noise. Crazy thing. You can always put whatever ambiance you want and just have it on the back, so like you can search up like on YouTube and have like 2 different tabs open. That way everyone can get to choose their own. On top of my bad habit of humming. Get little snippets of that. Grass noises. Grass noises kind of do sound nice. How do I do a nice top connection here? Okay, Breadbowl, this is a relief. I was a little worried. Thank you for clarifying. Washing machine ambiance. If you so desire. Watching the grass grow POV stream. Oh man. I really want to figure out like how to do the top of that. Don't know how to approach it. Well, yeah, this will be 2 layers for sure. Unless... No, wait. Let me merge these, actually. So it's less difficult to work with. To hide all these. Merge and then put F50. Actually, just so I can like color it. What's this? Oh, it's the back. Copy. Paste. Then erase everything underneath. Then full merge. Ooh, wait, I don't know if this would look good actually. What if I did like an outline here? Like folded outwards, kinda. It kinda looks like a hood. Oh, wait. Wait. That works, methinks. I like that. We're doing that. Yes. Okay, let's see how that looks with color. What am I doing? I don't know if you're familiar with Witch Head Atelier? Atelier? I gotta learn how to say that word properly. But I am drawing outfit idea for it. Let's do it here. Oh, dude, wait, the inside of the cloak being a lighter color would be so cool, actually. I'm gonna do that. And let's make this a multiply layer so you can actually see the lines. Don't like killing things, even if it's a bug. I feel the same way. If it were not flying in my face and had not been harassing me for days on end, I probably would have taken the time to, like, you know, try and release it. But this is like a house pest kind of situation. Like, my house is infested with fruit flies. It is not good. And like normally I would be in agreement with you. Like, but I'd be like more lenient towards like a spider, I guess. Like these guys, no. I'm gonna learn how to hum these tracks. I will do it. I'm gonna learn. It's a threat. Nico, be nice. Be nice. I'm gonna make the bronze part the same color as my curio and copy the yellow. So we have that. Same idea for this. This should be bronze. Dull bronze. Unfortunately, Bread Vessel, I think that you're going to just encourage him. Out of curiosity, Bread Vessel, are you adopting the bread bug thing, or you still deciding on something? Oops. Yeah. Now rope color. Wait, why? Oh, it's because the bronze over here. I was like, why is there just a random this over here? Is like, if I get rid of the bronze over here, you'll notice the shift gets bigger. I can tell like what's on the layer. It's like, why is it all the way over there? I feel like it's a little bland in front. What do I do? Oh, you know, might be fun if I do. Let's take this black color. Like a chain piece here, chain piece here, and tassels. That makes it a little bit more fun. And then I will take the bronze again. Oops. That goes here. And then orange. I like that. Okay. Anything else I can add to the front? Like I was tempted to maybe like add like a, but that makes it feel too symmetrical. That actually doesn't look bad. We're doing that. Yeah. Wait, what happens if I do the edge? which one looks better? I feel like this better defines the edges. But this feels more natural. I should probably also put like a... I know what to put here. I was gonna say, so I need like a clasp. Something needs to be here to kind of pull it all together in this spot here. You know what has to go here. No, I want to leave a little bit of space so this can be separate. Oops. Bum, 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 bum. I like it. Wait, I actually like it. Okay, guys, this is it. This is it. This is the thing. I think this is good design-wise. And this is just mirrored on the back. Maybe I could lightly color the underclothes as well. Oh, I do feel like leggings would be good. I kind of wanted the shorts to be. What if they're sheer? Wait, that would work. Sheer leggings with the shorts, black shorts and white top. Yeah, white top. I feel like it would look good if it was just all black. Maybe that would work. Kind of everything is just black. Multiply. And for leggings, thank you, Bread Vessel. Have like this and bring it up to like 40. Yeah. Scrap the older designs. Yeah. Yeah, that's good stuff. Okay. This should also be a multiply layer to help. can probably bump this up to 30. Gonna eat. Okie dokie. Bye bye, bread vessel. Take care. Yeah, wait, this looks really nice. I'm very happy. Okay. Here, here. Oop. Thank you, red vessel. Let me close up these holes with the color. Oh, there's still an opening. Multiply. There we go. What is linear burn? Ooh, it's darker. Let's do that instead. Yep, that just about does it. Wait, it looks really nice! Okay. Should the hat have the orange go all the way around the brim? Or, sorry, not the brim, but like the base of the hat? Like, should it go like this? Or does it look better like tucked under? What do we think? No thoughts, head empty? I think the ones on the hat should be a little thicker, but or the ones on the outfit should be a little thinner. They should match. I'm gonna make a label. Labels, labels. Marbles. Denote. Level. This is sheer stocking. Yeah. Should anything go on the end of the hat? I think that's the final thing I gotta figure out. You know what might be fun, actually? Nobody else's hat will have this except for mine to make mine distinct, I guess. But mine, I will light with foxfire. Thank you, Bucky. I'm actually gonna add that separately. Differently. Oops, I forgot the brightness. Why does it look so dark even though this color is really bright? That's because it's a multiply layer. There we go. Yeah, it was looking better before. Let me put it back. everything visible right now needs to be shifted over a little bit. Even those. Not that. Don't know what that is. What is this? Useless. Ah! I made like a label. That one's for me only. Actually, I should move the head over a little bit more. Just to give it a little bit more breathing room. I think it'd be nice to let everybody do their own colors. The only thing that they're not allowed to change is the black, bronze, and orange rope. I think would be fair, right? Who said that? Eep time. Bye bye, Bucky. Rest well. Ah! Take memes later? Will do. Yep, this is it. This is the concept. It's the thing. It's done. Yummy! File. Save as Atelier concept. Hightail Atelier. And I'm gonna actually keep the Clip Studio format so I can have the other layers just in case. I'll figure out how to display the other ones eventually, but for now, this is it. This is good. Alright, y'all. Maybe actual art can come another time, but for now, I'm pretty happy that design turned out as nifty as it did. So, given that it is 2 a.m. and I have to wake up for work soon, I'm going to head to bed with this success under my belt. Even though technically we don't have belts in this outfit. Alrighty. So just to go over a couple of things, Portal research is just about done. We are figuring out order of games and which ones we're going to play first. We have hit 1.2 thousand subscribers on YouTube. So for every benchmark over that 1,000, so that's two benchmarks so far, will be an additional Portal extension played. I just gotta figure out what order is best. Besides that, Vive, Stretch Sense, Rebel Cap, and MetaQuest Pro hardware showcase and mocap demo will be hopefully happening early August. I'm still waiting on some reports. The modeler who's working on it is overloaded despite their best efforts. They're trying to catch up though, and they're doing a good job. So as soon as I get those model fixes, I'll be working on, hopefully before August, getting the showcase together. But like worst case scenario, that's when it's gonna be. Aside from that, two other things. Number one is that we are 29% of the way to covering VR headset expenses. If we don't cover those by the end of July, I won't be asking for any more help with it. I think I should hopefully be able to cover it by myself. However, we will miss out on the 50% benchmark of helping me cover it, being playing Little Nightmares Altered Echoes on stream. It's a VR game for Little Nightmares. And then for the 100%, you guys would decide the VR game that I played. Those will not happen if you do not help me meet the goals. So that's up to you guys. Besides that, we are currently looking for stream moderators as well as editors for our editing team. So if either of those roles or any of the roles we have here available, maybe Asset Architect or Hearthkeeper, appeal to you, then please by all means go to the panels on Twitch, the About section, and have a look at all the different things we have. There's lots of stuff to be done behind the scenes, and we could definitely use that help. So that's everything. For those that do not know, I stream every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday at 10 p.m. EST, 9 p.m. CST, 8 p.m. MST, or 7 p.m. PST. I'm often late because lots of stuff goes on, but I'm doing my best to be more on time. Next time for sure. I say that, but I'm very excited to see the things that everybody's been working on. I would love to see your OCs in this fit get the coven together. If you'd like to post fan art of my character in this outfit, I would also very much love to see that. There is the channel for that. You can do that in the Discord server, our Discord server, or I'm also on Blue Sky. If you're on a different platform, you may be able to find me there. I do have handles on Instagram, Twitter, but my accounts are private on those platforms, so I would not be like reposting or anything. Otherwise, I'm totally going to be making sure everybody hears about it. So I really do appreciate when I get art. Thank you guys as always for tuning in and watching me struggle through the design. It was hard, but oh my gosh, I'm so proud. I'm very happy and very excited. Yeah! Okay, I will catch you guys, what's today? Thursday? So I hope to catch you guys on Sunday. If I have time, I will try and stream on YouTube just to get some work done and be live at the same time. I feel like I can handle chat pretty well while working. I feel like voice call is a little different. I sometimes get distracted. So productive work stream, maybe. We'll see. There's 2 hydrates I'm going to do. I think I did one of them already, but I'm just going to do 2 just in case. Just in case. There's one. And there's a 2. Again, thank you guys for coming. I'll see you hopefully Sunday, maybe before then in VC and Discord, or for another work stream, maybe on YouTube. But until then, take care, stay awesome, and pervade the positive chaos. Bye bye!